So children, here is the seventh chapter, that is manners and etiquette. So let's see what is given in this chapter. Manners may be synonymous with etiquette, but some people consider manners as a old fashioned while etiquette sound modern and trendy. Both the terms refers to social conduct, especially polite and civil social behavior. Okay, so this is the manners, just a synonymous with the etiquette word, and this is just a old fashioned some people are considering, and this new word as a modern and trendy. So this is especially connected with the social one and the polite and civil social behaviors in your society. So here manners are sensitive awareness of the feelings of others. If you have that awareness, you have good manners no matters what walk you use. Okay, today etiquette remains an important social skill for your young people who are on the threshold of maturing and are planning a career. Etiquette is a set of rules conventionally established for behavior in polite society or in the office or professional life. Etiquette refers also to a prescribed or accepted code of usage for matters of ceremony, as at a court or in official or other formal observation. For examples, dress code at functions, wearing of proper uniform by students and professionals, greeting someone when you meet them, handshake, saying hello, and while answering a phone call, offering seat to a lady, etc. This all comes under the etiquette only. Okay. So here the unwritten code of ethical behavior regarding professional practices or actions among members of a profession in dealing with each other also come under the definition of etiquette. For instance, it is against professional etiquette for the doctor to steal another physician's patients. Okay, so there are different types of etiquette also. Let's see what are they. Manners make man. That is what William of Ockham once said. Manners are a visible sign of person's breeding up and upbringing, and it implies that a well-bred person has a good manners and an ill-bred person is a ill-mannered. Mostly students, the manners, whatever manners you are having, it is just a visible sign of a person of your. Okay, so here if you implies well-bred manners, it means you are having the good manners, and ill-bred persons you are having the ill manners. um, so a well mannered person does things in the right way. Okay, always they are doing the right way, behaves properly, talk politely, everything will be very perfectly. Politeness and concern for others are essential characteristics of man of good manners. A well bred person is a kind and goes out of his way to other help others. Good manners are made up of the petty sacrifices, said by the Ralph Waldo Emerson. So here it is a just the word good manners come are made up of the petty sacrifices. It's said by the Ralph Waldo, and it is completely politeness, concern for others. Everything should be perfect and well mannered. We can say that is a good person only shows. Okay, we can judge a person the way he behaves in public as well as when he meet him alone. Okay, you can judge any of the person by his behavior, whether it is a well mannered person or ill mannered person. Ill mannered persons do not care about people and places. We come across people who turn a blind eye to signboards like no smoking, silence, etc. They are not bothering all these things, they are just doing what they want to do. We also get to witness motorists and pedestrians breaking traffic rules, picnickers and beachgoers blatantly like public places with papers, bags, and waste materials. School students often throw papers, wrappers, and pouches all over the campus of the school. Many of them have a tendency to scribble on the desk and walls, and also to break switches, pipes, and furniture. Ill-mannered persons tend to be rude in their talk also and behavior. So rudeness is the weak man's imitation of strength. So these all things are what the ill-mannered person will do in their daily routine. Okay, so education aims at fine tuning a person so that he becomes a positive contributor to the proper functioning of society. Said the rude child, no, I won't do it. Said the courteous grown up, yes, I won't do it. Okay, this is the way of talking with the persons. Personal etiquette. What is a personal etiquette? We believe that the cleanliness is to the next to the guidelines. Personal hygiene, cleanliness of the body, neat and well pressed clothes, neatly trimmed and well kempt hair are all essential traits of the person of etiquette. A well-bred person knows that can be done, what can be done in public and what should be done strictly in private. Okay, so this is all our personal etiquette. Certain natural functions like yawning, blinking, belching, sneezing, coughing, clearing, and throat, etc., should be done as silently as possible. But few of them are not thinking about all this thing. They are doing publicly, openly in the public way, public areas. Okay. When you share a room or bathroom or compartment in the train or seat in vehicle, you have certain special obligations. You must ensure that you do not do anything to cause inconvenience or embarrassment to others. Now, see, the good manners are the combination of intelligence, education, taste, and style mixed together, so that you don't need any of those things. Social etiquette. What social? Social means it. Etiquette is an important skill for the young person who is planning his future. Courtesy, words, and acts of the kindness, respect towards others, especially elders, are an indicator of person's maturity. Poor etiquette can spoil most beautiful moments, break personal relationships, and make you miss the chances of entering a good career. Okay, good manners and etiquettes are mostly learnt at home, especially they are learnt in home. Most parents teach their children how to greet visitors, how to welcome them, to answer when spoken to respect the privacy of parents with visitor, to speak in normal tone of voice rather than whisper or shout, and to eat without spilling out food. Learning such lessons ensure that a child grows up as a polite and well balanced adult. It is good to pay attention to the following social skills. You are expected to rise when seniors, parents, teachers, higher officers, and ladies enter a room. While introducing people, gentlemen are introduced to ladies, juniors to seniors, and young to people. This all comes under the good manners. Okay. In case of VIPs, others are introduced to them. One who introduced says, "May I introduce?" or "Let me introduce, Mr." This all are the way of talking, how you mannerful talk to others. It is normal to shake hands while being introduced, but not with ladies unless they make the first move. Okay, so this all are the manners. There are some more manners, different types of it is given in your book, children. So let's see in the next video. Okay, thank you.